to Access Sportsnet Dodgers, brought to you by Mercury Insurance. John Hartung alongside James Loney and Nomar Garcia-Part. Tremendous bounce-back performance by the Dodgers today. They wind up taking 2 out of 3 from the Philadelphia Phillies. They win their 5th consecutive series. Yoshinobu Yamamoto outstanding for 5 1/3, a season-high 10 strikeouts, and he's not used to getting a lot of run support. That was not an issue today. The Dodgers scored a run in every inning after the first. They hit 3 homers, including the first big league home run, James, by Ryan Ward today.
Yeah, I mean, great to see Yoshi out there. When you get run support, you can attack the strike zone even more. We know Yoshi's a guy that likes to attack the strike zone anyways. Great to see those 10 Ks right there in under 6 innings. And obviously Ryan Ward with the big homer right there. His swing looks so good. Even when he misses sometimes, he looks like a big leaguer already.
We say they watch our show, and we asked that they get some run support for Yamamoto. They did exactly that. The other thing that was really impressive to me today was what the offense did. The offense being able to score in 7 of the 8 innings that they came to bat today. That was really impressive. It was just up and down the line, finding ways to score, and it was just a really good, solid win.
And we talked in the pregame show as well with Ryan Ward about making his Dodgers Stadium debut. Said he was going to be anxious, going to be a little nervous, going to be excited. What did he do? He went deep. Let's hear from Ryan Ward right now with Kirsten Watson.
Ryan, first I got to say congratulations today. You had your first career home run, but when you spoke to us the other day, you were talking about, you got a lot of the first out of the way. You had your major league debut. You were just excited to be back here to get back to baseball. But today, how special was it for you?
Yeah, no, that was incredible. I mean, all the guys were happy for me too, and it was a really cool moment. I was happy with it.
It was in your second at bat, the second pitch. What were you looking for there?
Yeah, I mean, he just thrown a heater down and in for a ball. And my first at bat, he went heater slider. So I kind of took a chance and sat on a slider, and then that's what he threw me, and it was up, and just was able to put a good swing on it.
Well, it wasn't exactly back-to-back, but when you can do that, and then you see someone like Alex Freeland comes up and hits a home run, how special is it to share those moments with him?
Yeah, I mean, that was really cool, too, because we spent the whole morning hitting together and hitting off all the arms and the machines together, and pretty much spent the whole morning hitting together. So to be able to go almost back-to-back like that with him was a really cool.
Now, for you today, it wasn't just the offense. What was it like making some of those key plays there in left field?
Yeah, I mean, a little tough to see during the day out there, but I was able to get some good jumps on balls, and after getting the first one, taking a breath again of like, okay, it's just another game of baseball, and going from there.
It's not your first experience with this team, and of course you did have spring training with this group as well, but what is it like when you have a guy like Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the mound?
Oh, it was fun. I mean, I was just in awe watching him out there. I mean, he's just mowing guys down. He's in complete control out there, and it was really fun to play behind him.
And I do believe you have quite a lot of people here. How special to share these moments with the family and friends who are able to make it to your Dodgers Stadium debut.
Yeah, no, it's cool, and I'm just happy to be out here again for sure.
Congratulations on today and everything that's to come.
Thank you. Thank you.
As both of you guys know, you never forget that first big league home run, and Ryan Ward only had 1 career start in the big leagues under his belt, and that was last month in Colorado. Nomar, and he came out there today in his second big league game, first time playing here at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium, and made a nice impression.
I mean, when you get your very first one, and then to be able to do it in front of the home crowd, I mean, it is really special. And the teammates, you see how excited they were for him. I mean, just rounding the bases. You feel like you're floating around those bases when you're doing that. And he puts on a tremendous swing. I love his interview right there. He recognized how they attacked him in that first at-bat. He made the adjustment. He gets the pitch and puts a great swing on it. Congratulations, Ryan Ward. He only had 2 plate appearances today. Yeah. One of them ended up being a home run, and then they ended up pitch hitting them when the lefty came in, and they had some guys on, but at the same time still taking full advantage of the situation. That's one of those swings that you can put on loop for the rest of your life, because there was your first bomb, and it was here at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, I mean, I love hearing him talking about the approach. He said early on, okay, he threw me a fastball. I was looking either a fastball or slider. I'm going to sell it for a slider here. And I really feel like he was like, you know what? If this pitch is up, I'm going to elevate and celebrate. And that's exactly what he did. A lot of times you get that pitch and you chase it. You may chase it out of the zone, but he, recognized it up early. And he made a really great defensive play. Early on it was a line drive. He was coming in. I know at Dodger Uniqlo Field here, the seats can be bright, the low seats, the second level. So depending on where that ball is hit, it is tough to see the ball. So, I mean, he just looks like a baseball player. I feel like you can throw him anywhere and he'll be happy.
Certainly responded in a big way today, and so did Yoshinobu Yamamoto. James, 5 1/3 scoreless innings, a season-high 10 strikeouts. Seemed like he got into a lot of 3-2 counts, and Dalton rushing 3 times that were called ball 4. He challenged. Those were reversed to strikeouts. Just an all-around really good day from Yamamoto, making the pitches when he needed to.
Yeah, great job by rushing today, having the confidence for the challenges. You know, he's back there framing those pitches perfectly. And I really like how Yoshi just kept going after guys. You know, it was kind of Ohtani-esque today. A lot of Ks, deep pitches and pitch counts. And that's what happens when you face good teams like this. They're going to foul pitches off. They're going to go deep in the count, but you got to keep attacking. I love seeing pitchers get hitters out on 3-2 counts, because 3-2 counts, you know, I mean, as a hitter, you kind of felt like you were in control. As a pitcher, he feels like he's in control. So who is going to win that battle? And Yoshi definitely won that battle today. He definitely had more in the tank, but Doc knows, you know, you want to save him for the long haul, get our elite bullpen in there, and that's exactly what happened today.
Yeah, well, he goes out there for 5 1/3, and listen, they got his pitch count up. And as you mentioned, when you face good teams, good hitting teams, they do that. And that's what these Phillies teams are. They're going to work the count. They're going to make you work. They did exactly that. But he's still focused. Even when he found himself in trouble, this is when Yoshi really bears down. Makes the pitches when he really needs to. But he had some good movement on his fastball. He had good command with that. He had all his pitch working, mixing them really up, keeping them off balance. And this was just his typical thing that we have seen now. You know, this is what we've come to expect from him, and this is what he expects from himself. I think he expects more as far as going deeper in the ball game. We understand that, but at the same time, giving his team a chance to win, and they did.
Starting to look a lot more like the Yoshinobu Yamamoto we saw last year. His last 3 starts, he's allowed a total of 2 runs. Dodgers win at 9-1 over the Phillies. Let's head upstairs, check in one final time with Joe Davis and Orel Hershiser.
After 2 close ones between these teams, it is all Dodgers today. They score in 7 consecutive innings and win 9-1.
Yeah, nice to get Yoshinobu some run support. They broke on top. He kept them in check the whole time. You know, it was a little bit of a struggle for him at times with the pitch count, but he got the job done. In 5 1/3, he gets a standing ovation.
Really good homestand. Dodgers go 5-1. They've won 14 of their last 17 games. Now they go down to Phoenix, and the Diamondbacks have been as good as anybody the last few weeks.
It'll be a challenge, but you know what? These Dodgers have scored a lot more runs on the road than they have at Dodger Stadium, and they're leaving with hot bats, so I think it'll be a pretty good series.
All right, first game tomorrow night. It'll be Emmett Sheehan for the Dodgers. Eduardo Rodriguez has been the best pitcher for the Diamondbacks. He's got it in game 1.
To see, you know, the celebration, I think, when he gets back, the smiles, everything, for a young guy, it's got to feel great.
They saw a lot of that down on the farm at AAA Oklahoma City as the Pacific Coast League MVP a season ago. Let's hear from Yoshinobu Yamamoto picking up his 5th win of the season. He's talking with the media.
Yoshi, when you look at this outing, what do you think either led to the longer at-bats, the pitch count getting up, but of course you still being efficient, but how did you find just them kind of building the pitch count early in this one?
今日全体的に良かったと思うんですけども、序盤ちょっと球数がちょっと多くなったんですけど、そこの要因っていうのは何だったんでしょう。
追い込んで、決めれるところをちょっとなんて言うんだろう、ボールすぎる、ストライクに見えない、ボール球も多かったですし。そうですね、うまくこうコントロールしきれてはなかったんですけど、その分ボールの強さがあったので、なんとかこういう結果にはなったと思います。
Yeah, because once I got hit in the count, after that, you know, because my pitches were, you know, because apparently balls, not that, you know, because I'm eerie or, you know, because apparently balls, and then, but my pitches had it today. My pitches had a good force energy, so I think I was able to grind it through the whole game.
That good force and that good energy you mentioned, is that what you believe led to just the swing and miss that you had today?
そこのボールに勢いがあったっていうことで、今日比較的空振りが取れたっていうことでしょうか。
そうですね、練習の、今週の練習から、コンディションよく、投げれてたので、今日もマウンドに上がって、自信持って投げていくことができました。
So during the preparation this week towards to today's game, I was already having a great feeling, and then I think I was able to get myself pretty ready. I was prepared pretty well, and then I was getting into the game with the confidence today.
Do you feel that the 2 challenges from Dalton in the first inning kind of helped you like change some momentum, you think?
その勢いを保つってところで、そのラッシュのチャレンジ、あれは結構ヘルプになりましたか？
まあいいとこにいた感じがしてたので、まあチャレンジしてくれて、はい、すごく良かったです。
Yeah, that was a good challenge because I believed I was hitting my spots, so that was a great challenge.
Certainly was a good challenge against a good Phillies lineup today. It's the only team that has beaten him in the postseason. He's 7-1 in his brief major league career in the month of October. Nomar, a little bit of payback today after the Phillies beat him last year in the NLDS.
Yeah, but I think he was thinking about just continuing to pitch well, staying on track. And the other thing, before the game, we mentioned about him giving up some home runs. And I said, you do not want to get 2 strikes on Yamamoto. And you want to attack early. Well, this is why you don't want to get 2 strikes on Yamamoto. We're going to go to the K zone and see how he racked up 10 Ks today and the different pitches he utilizes in order to put you away. You're thinking about, I want to get ahead of Yamamoto early or try to see something I can handle early in the count, because once I get 2 strikes, he has a sinker that he ends up throwing on the front door of a lefty. Then he can come at you with a cutter to put you away, sinker to the righties underneath the hands. Then you got the fastball four-seamer you got to worry about up in the zone that get the swing and miss. And in case you're still sitting on those pitches, you got the curveball, the nasty split finger, and he's not done. He's got the fastball to go up and in on a righty. What do you pick? What do you sit on? You got 2 strikes. He's going to say you do not want to get there because he can even freeze you on that sinker and the curveball at any moment. I mean, just tremendous, utilizing everything to get you off balance and out.
Yeah, I just think he's freezing more guys this year. I mean, he was elite last year, but the pitches that he's throwing now, they just have no idea what's coming. He's known for such a great split finger pitch, but he's not overthrowing it now. I feel like he's mixing in that curveball, he's mixing in that sinker. Like we saw the backdoor cutter, and then that makes that split even nastier because they're like, wait, I thought that was his second best pitch, and it still is his second best pitch. He's just not overthrowing it. He's mixing everything up, and all of a sudden these guys are just baffled.
And the Dodgers offense made his day a little bit easier by putting up a ton of runs against the Phillies. In fact, they hit 3 home runs in this game, including Max Muncy's team-leading 14th of the year. We have plenty more reaction coming up. The Dodgers about to jump on their flights, make it a happy flight to Arizona. And also picked up his 5th win of the season. Great day for the Dodgers offense as well, including Alex Freeland from the 9th spot, had a double and a home run. And right now he's speaking with Kirsten and the media.
Well, first, I was just talking to Ryan about kind of not you guys going back to back, but relatively close to it, just to share those moments with each other. How special is that?
I'm just uber excited for Ryan Ward. I don't think there's anybody that deserves it more than him. So to share that moment with him is kind of special.
For you personally, just being able to come back up here, get the bat going pretty quickly, I mean, what does that just say as to where you're at right now at the plate?
I feel confident. It's a sigh of relief to see some success. But yeah, just keep it rolling.
What was that moment like in the dugout between you and Ryan?
We were just happy. I mean, it's been a long time coming for Ward. So, like I said, I was just really stoked for him. But yeah, it's a moment we'll cherish.
What's the key to, when you start up here, you play well, you go down, come back up, and keeping that momentum and that confidence up to when you get the call back up here to perform?
You just got to be in the right headspace. A lot of stuff can't go your way, and it's all about how you respond. So I think if you have the right mindset, it'll take care of itself.
What was your focus when you went down there, and what kind of allowed you to have some success that's kind of carried over coming back up here this week?
Go down there, get reps, feel comfortable with my swing, just get some success.
Is there anything you could do differently with the swing that's felt more comfortable for you?
Yeah, made a minor tweak with my hands, and that was kind of like a yesterday thing, so it worked.
What's it say about this team? There's so much talk about the star power here, but today, yourself, Ryan, Alex Call in a pinch hitting role. I mean, the depth is just. What's it say about the depth of this team?
Everybody in this locker room is a superstar. A lot of us get overlooked just because we have guys like Shohei and Freddie, and I mean, everybody in this ball club or in this clubhouse can play.
It was an unforgettable day for Ryan Ward. Also a birthday win for the skipper, Dave Roberts. We will hear from him next, and maybe there'll be some cake. Very happy 54th birthday for Dodgers skipper Dave Roberts. His team gets a 9-1 win. He gets to celebrate tonight, but first he gets to talk with the media.
Excitement. Wardo has really excited for Ryan. He's spent a lot of time in the minors. He's been a constant performer and got a little taste of it earlier in Colorado. So to get him back, family in town, hit a homer at Dodger Stadium, those are special moments. And with Alex, it's good to see him kind of have some success. He's been going through it and being recalled and contributing today on both sides of the ball were great. So yeah, it's always fun to see, young players do their thing, especially on a day game and in a series like this.
Even when you look at just this month, the success you guys have had over against teams that are doing very well in their own right, what is a series like this, keeping up this win today, winning the series, what does that just kind of tell you as to where this group is right now, and also just the quality of baseball you guys are playing as a collective right now?
I think it just speaks to how we're playing. I expect to go out there regardless of opponent and play well. On the heels of last night, to be able to bounce back like we did was a good thing and a good sign for our club. But I just like the way we go about things, and to be able to give guys days off and backfill with other guys, and for those guys to step up, that was great. And even Dalton, the way he's caught the ball and built the relationships with the pitchers, that's can't be not talked about.
5 series in a row. Is this the consistency that you expect out of this group now?
Yeah. You're going to get beat at times. It's going to happen, but I do think with the talent that we have, if we focus and play like we're capable of, we should win series, regardless home, road. So this next one's going to be a good one. Diamondbacks always play us tough, and so play at their place is always difficult. So this is going to be a fun series coming up.
Yoshinobu seems a little bit, struggling on his command. What did you see from him?
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of, that's what it was. He just didn't have that great command of the fastball, which I think led to some deeper counts. Didn't take on any damage, but it just led to a higher pitch count. So tried to get him to the 6th inning, which we did, but I didn't want to, push him too much further. But it just speaks to how good he is, where he or Shohei can not have their best stuff and, still go 5+ scoreless and things like that. But he'll be all right.
I was just going to say, the idea that he maybe struggled, but he was still able to navigate it. And he was still able to self-correct where he needed to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I still think that, he could have probably found a way to get through that 6th inning, but I just felt, to what cost. It just speaks to these guys, the good ones, the really good ones, know how to get major league hitters out when they don't have their best stuff. And for the most part, you don't always have your A stuff every outing.
Tomorrow, the Dodgers turn the calendar to June, and they will open up a 4-game series against the Diamondbacks. Tomorrow, the Dodgers will be in Arizona to open up a 4-game series with the Diamondbacks. Dodgers swept the D-backs to start this season, outscoring them 16-8 here at the Ravine. Nomar, what do you expect to see over the next 4 days in Arizona?
Well, I'm hoping that the Dodgers just keep this rolling. They have been playing really good baseball all around, from the pitching, the starting pitching, the offense scoring, putting some runs up, the bullpen, all of it, and then the defense. Everything collectively. They just need to stay focused, stay with the process, and keep doing that.
Yeah, a lot of times teams have to change their approach or change their plan of what they're doing. That is not what has to happen with this team. They've got to keep doing what they're doing. Throwing strike one, Emmett Sheehan, on the bump against Eduardo Rodriguez. We know Rodriguez has great stuff, but we can definitely get to him, and I feel like we're going to have a great series.
Yeah, Rodriguez has been outstanding this year. James, what do you want to see from Emmett Sheehan in this first one on Monday?
Yeah, I love seeing that elevated fastball right there. Obviously, there's a fine line between, leaving it belt high and guys hitting it out the park, but that's really what I want to see, getting to 2 strikes and getting strikeouts with that pitch.
I think he's getting better. His last couple outings, he's looked better, more confident. Just keep that going.
Dodgers just keep it rolling here. A 5-1 homestand. They take 2 out of 3 over the Phillies. Happy flight to Arizona. For James, Nomar, and Kirsten, I'm John. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, 5:30 on Sportsnet LA.